Hi, my name is Stephen Blocker. I'm the CEO of Muru, and welcome to a quick tour through our app. To start, the app requires no internet connection to work, meaning that it's robust and reliable when you're in the field. When you open the app, you can pull up any protocol you would like. Simply type in the name of the protocol and click on it, and it'll bring that protocol right up from your protocol set. If you try and type in the name of a protocol, but it turns out not to be the correct one, it'll recognize what you're searching for and find you the protocols that most closely match it. You can also search by protocols based on age. Here, I might have an asthma patient that's 7 years old. Simply add the age to the search, and it'll find that right protocol for that patient. Let's say I then want to give a medication during that scenario at the same time. Let's say the patient's really critical and I need to give epi. I simply type in the med, and it'll show me all the doses of epinephrine in order that I'm allowed to give for that 7-year-old asthma patient. But as you can see, many of these doses are weight-based. All I have to do is type in the weight of the patient, and it instantaneously calculates the proper doses to give of all the epinephrines, including the epinephrine infusion. At the bottom here, you'll see that it shows you the range in which you can give the epinephrine, as well as the amount to mix with what saline bag using what drip set. It's looking through the drip sets and saline bags that you have available to you on your specific ambulance and showing you which to combine in order to give you the easiest drips per second count to be able to do. Simply slide this across, and you'll see that those numbers at the bottom change to give you the closest thing to 1 drip per second. If you want to go and see any more information about the dose, simply click on the dose card, and it'll give you all the details about that dose, including live dosing calculations on how we got there. You can always then quickly reference the protocol again by clicking the little blue button in the upper left corner, and it'll show you the exact protocol that information is coming from. On top of that, you'll see that there's patient information here at the top, 7 years old and 56 pounds, underneath the search bar. Even when I hit the X to clear the search, those pieces of information still stay there, meaning that I can now search for anything else I want, and it's remembering those criteria about that patient, customizing that search and making it much faster for you to search for the second thing. If you don't know what the exact age of the patient is, but you know their date of birth, simply click on the patient icon in the upper right corner, and you can type in a DOB instead, and then click apply, and it'll calculate that patient's age immediately and customize all searches to that patient. Everything in Muru is customized to you. That includes your certification level, the protocol set you follow, and the equipment and medications that you carry on your ambulance. In order to do this, we have to know which agency you work for. And if you work for more than one agency, that's not a problem either. In the upper right corner, you'll see the logo of your agency. If you click on that logo, you can swap to any of the other agencies that you've added to your protocol set. Simply click on that other agency, and then click apply in the bottom right corner, and it'll switch to the other agency instead. From there, you can then view the medications and equipment that you carry on your ambulance. Here's a list of all the medications I carry on the ambulance that I currently work on. By scrolling down, I can simply click on, let's say, fentanyl, and I will see a picture of the fentanyl I carry, the concentration I carry it in, and every protocol that I'm allowed to use it in, whether that's pediatric or adult. The same works for equipment. When I click on one piece of my equipment, not only does a picture of the piece of equipment come up and all the places I'm allowed to use it in the protocol set, but also the most recent version of the manual is also available. As with everything in the app, search is the fastest way to access it. Instead of having to scroll through medications and equipment, I can simply type in what I'm looking for instead. From the fentanyl to the monitor. We also have a lot of information on hospitals. When you click on hospitals, you'll see a capabilities list available. Don't worry, this capabilities list is customized to the capabilities that you follow in your region. When you click on one of the capabilities like burns, you'll see a list of the closest burn hospitals to you at that moment. You can then call the hospital to let them know you're coming in, get directions to that hospital, which will send the information directly to any navigation system that you have on your phone, or you can click on the hospital and see all sorts of information on it, from a picture of the ER entrance, through the door code, through anywhere that you need to drop off the EHR, or how to restock at that hospital. You can also use search to query this information. From typing in a nickname to a hospital, to asking a question about it. You'll see that this hospital does not have a burn unit. It'll show you what capabilities that hospital has, the closest hospital to you no matter what, and then the closest burn hospitals. In addition, we'll also pull up the burn protocol in case you need it. We also keep a list of directory information in here for frequent phone numbers that you may need. This is always customized to your region. Muru keeps everything in the app current, whether it's a protocol issued from the state or regional level, or a change to a hospital, or a national change to a manufacturer's recommendation on how to use their piece of equipment. Muru will identify whether or not that update is relevant to you and then send you a live push notification of that information. You can then click on it and see the exact details on what's been changed. We're always working to make the app better and have tons of new features coming down the pipeline. If at any time you have any suggestions on what we should be adding or have any questions on how to use the app, simply click in the upper left-hand corner and click Get Help. And you can speak to one of our medics 24/7 in a live chat. Thank you for your time, and I hope you've enjoyed this quick run-through. If you would like to sign up for Muru, please go to www.muru.health. On behalf of myself and everyone at Muru, stay safe out there, and thank you for your service.